How's everybody doing? You doing all right? I hope so. I'm a little under the weather, but I want to make this upload. When I made this channel, I was homeless. Some of you that's been following my channel, you already know this story, but for those of you who don't, buckle up. I got to get big in the camera and make sure that y'all can see me. I love y'all, man. The support I get from the men and women that watch my channel. A couple times I wanted to give up on it. A couple of times I backslid, was smoking, drinking, having sex, doing the things that God had delivered me from. But I'm back. The very first upload, my sex addiction. I was homeless. And living out of my car. And I made that video at the gym that I went to every day to shower after work. Go in the pool, go in the sauna. Kind of relax and feel like I had somewhere to go. And shout out to the guy who signed me up. He knew. I said, listen, I need to stack my bread up and make it happen. So I'm going to come from my union job every day, come here, work out, pool, shower, this and that. You're going to see me here every single day. And I remember him looking at me like, oh, people say they're going to come every day. Well, it's different when you don't have anywhere to go. And then one day, I realized through all my bad habits, all the people I've lost, all the friends I've lost, all the family I've lost, the people that have turned their back on me, people that left me for dead, people that I loved, people that slandered my name, women, men, friends, ex-best friends, people that were supposed to be there for me, everybody who turned their back on me when the chips were down. I forgave them, wished the best for them, and I made that video, my sex addiction. Go look at it or don't. I made it in the parking lot of the gym that I went to every single day. And that day after working out, I made that video, and then I got into my car, which I turned the backseat into a mini apartment. And I went to sleep. I didn't go to sleep in the gym because the last place that you want to be caught is the place that you go to every day to shower. You don't want to do that. You're going to notice the same car there in the parking lot. I've been telling you guys to prepare, and this one is strictly for my subscribers, strictly for y'all. I released a video about my sex addiction. Maybe it rubbed men the wrong way. Maybe women had a good laugh. Maybe some men had a good laugh. That was true, but this is different because this is important. There was a couple things I wanted to talk about along with my addiction, but I don't even want to talk about that right now. If things are going to go the way that I think they may go, it's not important at all. I'll come back to that when I feel like coming back to that. But God has delivered me from those addictions, from those mistakes. I forgive myself just like I forgive all the people who've done me wrong. Even if y'all don't forgive me, that's okay. But this couldn't wait. I went to several different places, to get the things that I need, which I told y'all to go to the store and get some stuff. Maybe you listened, maybe you didn't, but I'm telling y'all again. I'm not telling people in real life anymore, but this is what I want to tell y'all. And before I do, welcome back to the channel. Jared, the 20-year recovering sex addict, 20-year recovering abusive sex addict. No filters, no edits, no redos. The channel that is not in YouTube's algorithm, the channel that never gets any love, the channel that YouTube can't stand, but I'll never switch it up. I'll never ask y'all to like, comment, subscribe. We don't do none of that over here. No filters, no nothing, man. Do it all in one shot. That's all I know how to do. And this upload is just for you. It's no different. I love y'all. I love each and every woman that tunes in and supports. I love each and every man that tunes in and supports. I love my haters that tune into me. Y'all know who you are. Love y'all too, man. My people that's been down with me since day one. Y'all know who you are. Some people just passing through. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. If it's not, I hope you find what you're looking for. But you're not going to find video games over here. You're not going to find dumb dances over here. You're not going to find gyrating boobs and boobies and all this crap that y'all like to watch. That's why I don't do TikTok and Instagram. Do you know I've actually turned down several people that want to do a podcast with me? I've turned down interviews. I've turned down a lot because I want to get this off the ground and do this the way that I want to do it. Whatever the future holds, cool. But for right now, I'm okay, man. I don't do Instathought. I don't do fake book. I don't do none of that TikTok, none of that crap. I do this, and I love y'all, and I'm going to stay true to myself for as long as God allows me to make these uploads. Listen, man, make this quick. It's already almost 6 minutes. My last upload about my sex addiction was like 20 minutes. We ain't doing that. I ain't got that time tonight. This weekend, even before the weekend technically started, I went to this place, I went to that place, and I went to another place. Because I needed to take the temperature of the people. All right? When you go to the store, look at people's faces. Look on the shelves. Look in the carts. Look at the workers. You can feel it in the air, right? Yes, you can. I know you can. You know what that is? The calm before the storm. It's survival mode, man. And I know it all too well. And I feel bad for y'all because I don't think you understand what's coming. You know, when you go to the bathroom, I'm out of TP. We need some toilet paper, baby. You blow your nose. Damn, I don't have any napkins. I mean, not napkins. What, Kleenex? Yeah. I feel sick. Need some Dayquil. Need some NyQuil. I got an ache. My back hurts. I know my back's like 850 years old. You kidding me? I've been dealing with that for so long. This is one of the reasons why I try to stay in shape. As soon as I start to gain weight, my back hurts. Those of you with back pain know what I'm talking about. Listen, what I'm saying is, when there's an issue, the car needs gas, you go to the gas station, right? Fill it up. Pump 5, baby. When you go to the store, you got an ailment. Damn, where's the Advil? Aisle 9, baby. Damn, I need something to drink. Let's go to the liquor store, baby. I don't drink though, right? But what if it's not that simple, right? You see all the people on the internet talking about, if I don't get my ABT, we gonna bum rush the store. Now, I'm not talking bad about my people. I'm not talking about any race. I think there are plenty of people that need that assistance. I think there are plenty of people that abuse it. That's on y'all. I don't know. I've never had it. The only thing I know is trying to make it happen on my own because I don't have any family or friends to count on. Along the way of going through everything that I went through, I got used to the silence. I got used to the phone not ringing. I got used to nobody caring. I got used to relying on myself. I got used to crying in the car. I got used to feeling alone. And then I started to love the silence. I'm talking about the silence in the dead of night that's so dark that the only thing that you hear is the exhale of your breath. You can hear your heartbeat. I ain't even looking away from the camera on this one, man. But what if you go to the store and it's not that simple? You got the money, right? You're not on EBT. But you're not in the store. Or maybe somebody's watching you in the store. Or maybe somebody's watching you leave the store. Or maybe the store is closed. Do you know what I heard? Do you know what they're preparing for? Do you know that Trump has pockets of troops ready to go? Because he knows the chaos that might ensue? I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am. What if you have the ability to go to the store and have the currency to purchase what you want, but the store isn't open? They shut them doors because they know what's coming. You can't stop hungry kids and a mother that needs to feed their family. So you know what? Even though you're not part of the problem, guess what? Everybody's affected by the solution. What if you had to be in a situation where when you're leaving the store, I'm going to sit there and tell you, don't go straight home. Go by the police station. zig and zag and go this way and that way because you don't know if you're being followed. And when you get home, don't be loading up that car, coming out with groceries in your trunk. Now your neighbors know what's going on. They know you got food, but they ain't got none. You live in an apartment building. Everyone on your floor ain't got it, but you do, and they know you got it. No one ever thinks about stuff like this, but I do. It's already 10 minutes. I'm afraid it's survival mode, and I'm all too familiar with it. Are you? This is all I know. I can't count on anybody. I've told people years ago what was coming. Remember, girl? My ex, if you watching this, remember that? Remember you called me crazy? Oh, Jared, you always planning for the... Hey, man, I wish everyone the best. Now look where we are. When I was going through what I was going through, it was just me going through it. But I realized how ugly the world can get. We're all human beings. And you know what that means? That means you will fight to survive even if you don't want to. So what do I mean when I say that? I mean, if your dumbass jumped in the water, whether you wanted to KILL yourself or not, your body would fight to swim to the top. You can't drown yourself. You don't have to ask your eyes to blink. You don't have to ask your heart to beat. Things might get so ugly out here. So it's chess, not checkers. I gotta stay ahead of y'all. This is the only thing I know. I got no one to count on. I've been saying this for years while people out here thinking about food and about water. I'm thinking about the best night vision goggles. Why, Jared? Are you crazy? Nah, Nick. Because you'll never hear me coming or see me coming. Let me stop, man. I hope I'm wrong. I hope things get better. But I'll be lying to you if I thought that they were. You got a few more days though, right? Go do what you gotta do, man. Because it's survival mode. And this weekend, I knew something was wrong, man. I knew something was wrong because a few weeks ago, my mother passed in October. I already said the date. Ever since then until now, I haven't had the hunger to work out. I've had more of a hunger to fast. And even people notice it, like, oh, Jared, man, you're looking a little fitter, a little thinner. They don't get it. I've been eating less, training less, fasting more, and praying more because God is telling me to. You want to know why? Because food is a liability. The more you eat, the more you consume. You finish that sentence. That's why I don't eat much. That's why people make fun of me. Jared, these 2 boiled eggs and some tuna? Yeah, survival food. Because I know how to go with extended periods of time without food, without water. And focus on the mental, focus on the spiritual, focus on God. Because this is what God is calling me to do. I don't tell people this in real life. But I tell it to you on my channel because I love y'all. You still got time to get right with God, man. Or whoever y'all worship. Just as long as it's not government and that person in charge. Because he don't care about you. The Lord does. The Lord loves you. He'll always accept you. Well, I tell you to get on your knees and pray, man. Because hard times are probably coming. And you better believe in something. Just don't believe in what they're telling you. You know the name, you know the channel, man. You know my slogan. I love y'all. It's crunch time. Survival time. Survival mode. Discernment over delusion. Live and stand for something greater than one's own self-gratification. It's your boy. I love y'all. I'm going to go take a bubble bath.